Here at Mike's home, we're looking at a old Snyder General Comfort Maker gas furnace. So these, back in the day, they made these pretty narrow. This guy is 9 inches wide. Our new furnace is going to be B-width 17.5 inches. But so we're gonna be a little bit tight on space. So we're gonna have to make some ductwork modifications. In here, as you can see behind, we've got a water heater. It's the same age as the furnace and the AC that we're going to be given a quote to replace as well. So a few things. First, our new return drop is going to be 8 by 26. It's currently 8 by 22.75, so almost 8 by 23. So we're going to have to make a transition here to the 8 by 26. The B width furnace, actually I take that back. This whole transition from here down is going to have to be remade because the furnace is going to be 17.5 wide B width. So I'll get the total dimensions, but we have to make sure that there's still access to get around here to the water heater that's going to be behind us. So we're going to need at least, I'll take some measurements and get exactly what it's going to be for the size wise, but we will have to be able to get access around here to our water heater. So this one here is a 40 gallon. We'll give a quote for a 40 gallon and a 50 gallon. So they used an old piercing valve for the humidifier. So cut out that piercing valve and put in another little quarter turn valve like they've got for the refrigerator there on the water side to run to the dehumidifier, or I'm sorry, the humidifier. We'll give an option for a new humidifier. The refrigerant lines that I referred to before, so you can see here, we got that 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch that'll need to be replaced. So they go up into the attic. There is attic access, so we'll have to get up into the attic to rerun those. I saw, I'll show you where the access is here shortly, but our electric is on the right side. On the left side is our gas coming in. Replace this old shutoff with the new style shutoff. From a filtration perspective, so I would say we almost always do the 5-inch media filters, but we might have a width restriction in our space, so probably going to end up going back with a 1-inch filter. Not going to be able to do a 4-inch, but I'll measure to see if we can, but most likely we'll have to do a 1-inch because of the width. Our venting, so it's this one's probably 60% efficient. Our new furnaces will be 80% efficient. Going back up out here, out the B vent, so just replace just this small little section of, see there's been very little condensing, so it's been pretty good draft. Same thing on the water heater, replace that little section. I think there's one little aluminum piece. And then we'll have to add in an expansion tank. Probably have it back up against that wall there. This is where the water's coming into the house. And here's the old PRV is right down here. So we got a PRV and they've got an old shutoff that's original. I'm gonna give a separate option to replace this old shutoff. Yeah, these old valves, whether they actually shut the water off or not, this is original. So we'll give an option to have a plumber replace that shutoff and PRV along with while we're doing the water heater. Might have to, I'll see if we can go potentially get an A width on this furnace separately, if we can go 14.5 wide. Oh, one last thing. Sorry, I'm going to show where is that attic access? Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, right there.
So just so you can see, the attic access is right here, so that's where you'll have to get up for the refrigerant lines.